Calculate the percentage of the population to the nearest tenth whose height is more than one standard deviation above the average height of the population. So on first glance, this looks like there's not a whole lot of information here to work with. There actually is. The key phrase here is one standard deviation above the average height. If you take a look at a standard normal distribution, the mean would correspond to 0 for a z-score. We know where it's one standard deviation above. Okay, and it says here once more than one standard deviation above the average height of the population. So in that case, what we're talking about is everything above that. And one standard deviation, that's definitely going to be a z-score. So we have everything. We can figure this one out. It's going to be put into your calculator a little bit different though, so just warning you here. So here's your calculator. Essentially all you're going to be adding in here is the lower end, which is going to be 1, and then of course the upper end, which is going to be 10 to the 99, because we want everything over and above that 1. You notice though we did not have a mean or a standard deviation. Where did that go? Well, it doesn't really matter in this case because this is already a z-score. So your calculator is going to assume that the mean is going to equal 0 and the standard deviation is equal to 1. And those ones you don't actually have to enter in. Some calculators you may have to do that, so keep that in mind. But in that case, again, the mean is going to be 0 and your standard deviation is going to be 1. When you work this one out, what you're going to have is an area of 0.1587. This corresponds to about 15.9% of the population has a height more than one standard deviation above the average height of the population.